What's going on? Time and temperature. We back from the lab. We here. We on the drafting table right now. I'm gonna try to see what's up. I'm gonna try to do a little preview of when we get the industrial arts program going. Like you've seen in the past, the art book. I got the sketches in here. But what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna clear this off, throw that over there. Some reference art, right here. But right now, we're gonna try to get the drafting going. I'm gonna grab the ruler. And I'm gonna grab my drink. Gotta have my drink. Put that right there. But like I said, we're gonna be trying to do like a drafting class, hopefully in time. But I'm gonna just give you a preview of what we're gonna be doing if you're not familiar. Like you got the grid paper I showed you the other day. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna try to do like a little draft illustration of like I want to set up a DJ booth in the studio when we get the studio permitted, the space and stuff. So right now I'm gonna try to do some measurements, rough measurements, draft. I'm gonna try to do like the frontal view, looking at the joint, which is basically a basic box. Then I'm gonna do a side view. So hopefully it'll all turn out the way we want it, and you'll get a chance to see what the drafting is like. After this, maybe down the line, if I can figure out the CAD software, because like I said, I like the CAD software. It really gives that three-dimensional, real lifelike dimensions to it, and you can even use some of the CAD software if you like developing a video game and want the world or the level to look more realistic. So we want to get it started. Right now, I'm gonna use a scale where it's like an inch for every foot. So I'm gonna draw my first couple lines. I'm gonna try to keep you in the loop as I do this. So if maybe not a inch scale, I'm gonna do a half-inch scale. So if I wanted the DJ booth to be like, I'm gonna say 5 feet high, that would be what, 5 feet high would be two and a half inches. So we're gonna draw our first lines. And the good thing about the grid paper is like it keeps it straight somewhat. And then I think I would want it to be, the dimensions are kind of small for the rolling turntables. So if the rolling is about, I'm gonna say 2.5 feet, I'm roughly guessing I would probably want the same thing, maybe 5 feet in length. So that's gonna be another 2.5 inches. No, we might go a little bit longer. What is that? That's 2.5 inches. So it'll be 5 feet by 5 feet. Making sure the line is straight. And then bring another line down, 2.5 inches. I'm trying to make sure all the lines line up and straight. Bam. So that's there. That would be like the frontal view. And even though that's a basic frontal view, you would put like the lines on each side, then line to the middle. I don't know if you can see it. Line to the middle, that'd be 5 feet. I don't know why this pencil keeps breaking. That'd be 5 feet. And then the same thing on the sides. And then like you want to do a little platform, so like you know that's the basic facade. You would want like a stem for the laptop stem. We're gonna put that over here. That wouldn't, like, if a foot is 1.5 inches, we'll make that like a 1/4 inch, and that would be the laptop stand where the laptop would sit. And on there you would have like some speakers, a speaker, so we might extend the tabletop a couple feet, or like a 1/2 foot on each side, which would be like it would be 1/4 inch. Then you have your stands for your speakers. That's where the speakers would sit. If you got small speakers, I was told by a family member who also works in the industry, you want to do things on small speakers, so when you do them on, so when you play it back on bigger speakers, the sound quality is still good. And like I said, we're going to make a base for the stand. And this is like a basic, but on the next page I'm gonna try to do like a so that would be like 3/4 of an inch. For the DJ booth to sit on. And on, like I said, on the next page, we would do, so it would be like, what is that, 1.5 for every, 1.5 for every foot. So that would be 1/2 a foot. That'd be 6 inches off the ground. You know, just a little step, a little lip. And that will be what the DJ booth will sit on. And like I said, on the next page, I'll put like how you would frame it out. And that's if you do like a stand, it'll be facing. This is us facing DJ booth. The next page I'll probably do a reverse view, and you'll see the studs, and where the studs, the 16s on center, it's 5 foot, you know, break it down, the math. Now, in the next drawing, I'm going to do like a 3D type rendering where it's going to be on an angle, so you see the 3 dimensions. So, again, we'll take the ruler. You stay on the same line. Like I said, what's that, 2.5 inches for 5 feet? 2.5 inches. Come over, bring it over 2.5 inches for the 5 feet across. Well, we're gonna make sure it's like that. And bring the extended. I don't know, it might not have came out the same length. Maybe we did. Let me see, because I might have made it longer by accident. We did, no, it's 2.5 inches. It's the across. Across we did 3.5, so that would be 6 feet. We want to do 6 feet. My bad. But like I said, it's just a basic joint. But that would be well, no, I think I did that. I know I did that wrong. So because it's supposed to be a 3D, we're trying to do a 3D, so it's not going to go straight across. It's going to go on an angle. So we're going to take it up on an angle. I know there's a better way to get these measurements, but I'm right now just going as a.
Is that it? Not gonna work me over? I broke my fifth amendment right against self-incrimination. Just kidding. You should see that.
And we would probably want it about not 5 feet deep. It doesn't have to be 5 feet deep. I'm trying to think what we would want the angle on for it. So we'll do 3 feet. So that's going to be 1.5 inches. Well, I'm trying to figure out certain things. Just to keep it uniform.
Look, Jimmy, Detective X. Like I said, the car was stolen.
The rise and run and all that.
I'm driving home.
And then, I want the turntables to sit in like a recess. So I would bring it up maybe a half foot.
Cute little thing, wasn't she? I know the drill.
6 inches. Bring it in.
Besides, if you had anything at all, I'd be under arrest.
Like I'm saying, I've done this before. I'm not anywhere near a pro, but I'm just trying to give you some idea what the course might be like. And I keep.
Hey, stranger. Tired of steaming up that glass? Prezzies.
Then I would bring it in like another 6 inches, maybe, or that would be, like I said, a half foot. I'm trying to think with that workout. We're gonna make it work. Like I said, this is just a rough sketch. No, that looks horrible. That don't look like it's supposed to. It's been a while, like I said. I've done it before, but it's been a while, so we trying the best we can. But like I said, I'm trying to challenge myself. I always want to see if I could do whatever I can do. still think that's off, but I'm gonna leave that alone for right now.
You know every exit on the highway. Let me help you. I mean, what? Son of a bitch. Your dick has as hard as Chinese arithmetic.
Oh. Hmm. You know, people that like to do blueprints and stuff.
Son of a bitch. You lost control.
Like I said, I ain't a professional or nothing, but we trying out here. We trying to make it do what it do.
Jimmy, Chihuahua, take a message.
Don't want to aggravate people out there. I know there's real pros, but you know we'll try to work with them to bring some fun stuff to the shop. Like I said, this ain't nowhere near.
When you have him here at the station, right?
You know, we just checking in, doing some stuff. I don't know if how much you've been watching. I just noticed somebody joined. That doesn't look the best, but it's not. I can adjust it.
These tapes are beyond repair. It's just some in cuffs, for God's sake. I told you. I warned you. I take the heat from the primary. For now. What the hell does that mean? It means I got 6 bodies. No witnesses, no evidence, no killer. 2 guys questioned and minor suspects. One later sucks on a 12 gauge for malicious unzipping. The other for carrying a concealed product. What do you want the DA to do? Visualizing the crime. Sheriff's calling in the feds. We got a guy coming in on Monday. That point we back off, we revamp. Revamp? They take charge. Hey, one more thing. Were you aware Sparna confessed to a murder 8 years ago? Guy walks in.
Trying to keep everything uniform and parallel.
It's a confession.
Make sure it's. Might be able to do it that way, but I'm not sure.
All the details, but he wasn't within 10 miles of the killing. Still got 2 days, right, Ken?
Hey, what is it with you and Deke? You be the one that finds him after his next heart attack? Just destiny don't make it get worse.
Deacon!
I think it's still not the way I would want it, but it's gonna work for now.
Pass. Comes the future, becomes past. Becomes, hey, becomes the future. This is sick. You need to get some help. Don't point fingers. I know all the symptoms. Congratulations. We got a suspect. Yeah. You aware that Sparno confessed to a murder 8 years ago? So what? Walked in, jerked Rogers' chain for an entire shift. He's a crime buff. He said so himself. Walking confessors aren't killers. We don't have shit. We got the same egg and dick as I do until we got something. We just don't know what it is. mistakes. I know.
Like I said, the CAD software that kind of gives it more life.
What do you want? I want to know. For who? For all of the girls you killed? And for other whoever she is.
I'm not trying to outdo my CAD software, homies.
Difference is, I'm doing it for me.
Because I'm just, you know, out here trying to do different things, not to outdo different folk.
And I'd like to make it up to you.
You know, I like to learn, so I joke and say I like to learn, but I don't always like to do assignments and stuff. So, you know, maybe I have some other people that like to learn. Like I said, depending on the space, hopefully we'll be able to offer different things that I would love to bring to the shop, set it apart. Like, I ain't the best. I ain't the best. I ain't the utmost, but we out here trying, like I said. And I'm definitely got to work on the measurements and stuff like that. Now that's off. Like I said, I ain't it's just a real quick run through. I was just trying to get it done. But like I said, you have the stands for the laptop. There's a basic run through, you know, run down. That'd be the stand. Then you have the speaker stands. Like right now, I'm just, you know. Then there will be another one on the other side. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, we got the, it's a rough John. This is the front. That's the platform. This is what it would look like from the different angle. I'm not the best at this. It's been a long time since I did this, but that's what we're trying to do. Some stuff like that. Then you put the measurements in. Like I said, it would be 5. The stand would be 5 feet. Then the width would be 6 feet. We want the recess to be like a foot into the opening would probably be about like 4 feet. The depth of that, I would say maybe about 6 inches. The length, I think I forgot what we said, but let's see. The length would be, what is that? 3 feet. I could have put that on the other side. We got the depth of the little recess. Then, if that's going to overlap, maybe like a foot, the recess like coming off the shelf or whatever you want to call it, the actual shelf it would sit on. Lord forgive them. We just trying. We ain't trying to step on no toes out there. If that's foot, I would say maybe like that would be 5 feet.
What's going on? Officer down, 2 guys inside. Hey, I'll suspect detective. The jurisdiction doesn't start for another 20 blocks. Move.
Now, like I said, these are rough estimates. I just said I'm gonna throw it together, see what it looks like, give an example of the drafting for those not to know. And that is what it is. Like I'll show you again with the measurements. I don't know. You can critique it. We're always good with constructive criticism. Like, you know, it's all good. Like I just did that off the cuff. Just wanted to show. And then, like I said, we got the drafting table, which is for art and stuff. I'm gonna let it. This is the drafting table. No, I showed it before, but you know, every station's gonna have one, and we're gonna make it do what it do. All right, till next time.